Hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I just want to do this little video on food systems. You can see right here we're at the United Nations Food System Pre-Summit, which is going to be taking place 2021, the 26th through 28th July in Rome. And I would encourage you to go there. I would. We're just going to, you can go down through here and you can see what they've got planned. You can. It's all right. It is all right because they are going to transform the food. And they need a food summit to do it. Okay? They need it. All right, and you can be a food system hero by joining this global movement for safe, accessible, sustainable, and equitable food systems. You can, okay? You can do it. All right, now let's look at this. The top synthetic meat companies right here. This is not a complete list because I'm not going to subscribe. They're all private companies. Some of them, the majority of them are, well, looks like they all are. Impossible in California. Meatable. Okay, let's read this. Meatable, founded in 2018 in Netherlands. They use cellular agriculture to grow cell-based meat. Meatables has a proprietary technique using induced pluripotent stem cells to produce their meat. So if you eat the Meatable brand meat, well, it uses pluripotent stem cells to produce that meat. Does it taste really good? I don't know. Memphis Meats in the USA, they're creating a new kind of farming to transform the way meat is made. We love meat, but we also recognize that there are significant problems with modern animal agriculture. The use of harmful chemicals, slew of health risks. We have Mosa Meat, founded in 2013 in the Netherlands. It's going to revolutionize the way meat is made. They're working to commercialize cultured meat and bring it to the mass market so that we can satisfy growing demand for meat that is sustainable, healthy, and animal friendly. So, there is a growing demand. Did you know that you are part of this growing demand for meat in a sustainable, healthy, and animal friendly world? Well, you are. Wild Earth, founded in 2017. They're not given in the state where it's at. Scientists and veterinarians devised a fungi-based protein formula that's 100% nutritionally complete. Shiok Meats private company in Singapore, founded in 2018. Cellular aquaculture and agriculture to grow cell-based seafood. Well, I didn't know they had cell-based seafood. It's kind of like a tongue twister by producing seafood from cells instead of animals to provide a healthier, tastier, and sustainable source of seafood. Blue Nalu, a private company founded in 2017, just somewhere in the USA. Global leader in cellular aquaculture to support the sustainability and diversity of our oceans. Oh, you've been eating too many fish. I'm sorry, you're going to be eating cellular fish. The Good Food Institute, 2016 in the USA. They promote growth of plant-based protein, alternatives, and cellular agriculture. They strive to create a sustainable and environmentally friendly food chain because this food chain that we got is not friendly. Dr. Char Hassan, founded in 1874 in Denmark, develops and produces cultures, enzymes, probiotics, and natural colors for a variety of food, confectionery, beverages, and dietary supplements, as well as animal feed. At last, a private company in 2019 in the USA, they're going to solve the world's biggest problems using a mycelium around the food production. Did you know that we have a problem? It's the world's biggest problem is the food. Okay, we have Mission Barns, cultivating animal cells to sustainably grow meat without the negative impacts of intense animal culture. A handful of cells from a select animals, boom, you got that nutrient-rich environment. Yes, you do. And you got some tasty food going on. This is getting me excited now. The Netherlands, Corbion, it's a market leader in lactic acid derivatives and leading company in emulsifiers, functional enzyme blends, minerals, vitamins, and algae ingredients to develop sustainable ingredient solutions. Simrise, founded in 2003 in Germany. Fragrance, flavorings. They're in the food company, cosmetics, and perfumes. Oh, great. Just FKA Hampton Creek in 2011 in the USA. Plant-based alternative meat products. BitBio. They don't know when. Synthetic and stem cell biology, offering you a limitless possibility, enabling a new generation of cell therapies, providing you with the best human cells for research and drug discovery. And the date is unknown. Look at that. Modern metal. Okay. Air protein. Oh, they're going to produce the protein found in the air-based meat. Wow, I didn't know we had protein with air-based meat. Finless Foods. Oh, they're going to develop and mass manufacturing pioneer marine animal food products for humans' consumption. Consumption, you all. Cellular agriculture. Super Meat, agricultural startup founded in 2015, Israel. They're going to provide a sustainable and healthy source of chicken meat. New Harvest. Oh, founded date unknown. Established in 2004. Nonprofit research. They don't have to abide by rules and regulations. In the field of cellular agriculture, thanks to agriculture, we can produce eggs, milk, meat, and more without intensive crop and animal farming. And you can see, if you get yourself a free account, you can read all that yourself, you all. Come on now. They got synthetic meat companies, and this is not the whole list. I'm sure there's a whole lot more going on, and you just don't know the half of it. So you can look at this. We're going to set up. You can analyze your meat. Yes, you can. Did you know that you can analyze meat with your nana? Yes, so now let's look. Forget about the synthetic meat. Lab-grown dairy is here. Now, Gina, why are you talking about lab-grown dairy? Because I want to talk about it. I'm a spur of the moment, and we're going to talk about it. Now, let's look at this. Consumers have spent billions of dollars on protein derived from dairy. What if they could get it without using cows? Whoa. I knew that you wanted to be able to get your dairy without it coming from a cow or goat or anything like that. Well, you are in luck. You are in luck because they got this sustainable, healthy alternative to meat that has 2 paths, meat mimicking veggie burger and lab-grown proteins. But in the land of dairy, there's only plant-based alternatives like cashew butter and almond milk. Well, look at this. whether you're milking them or you're slaughtering them. That's not a nice word, slaughter. It's not. Industrial cattle, husbandry is bad for the planet. I'm sorry, honey. If you are a farmer and you like to, do husbandry, if you got big cattle, it don't look too good for you in the future. I'm just telling you. I think you're going to lose your farm, okay? That's what's going to happen because, honey, they're going to make it to where nobody's going to buy your cattle. They're not. So you're probably going to end up losing your farm because they're going to have to grow the milk. Okay, now look. So the refrigerator aisle has been full of plant-based dairy for some time, but now there are a few startups who want to take the dairy one step further. So they got some big dairy lobbyists. What's a lobbyist? Well, they go up there to that Capitol Hill thing and whatever, and they get in front of those politicians and they lobby their cause and they can throw some money toward them. That's what they do. They throw some money and some stock options and boom, they get that going. They get it going. They get the ball rolling because they know how to play the game. That's how they do it. They've been lashing out at makers of plant-based rivals as they grow market shares. But their next enemy may be coming from the laboratory. I'm sorry, big dairy lobbyists. Your money is not going to be enough. It's not. Because guess what's going to happen? The synthetic whey and all this synthetic people, they are going to throw more money at them. And your money ain't going to be any good. I'm sorry. This is the future because your big dairy, your cow's milk ain't going to matter. They don't want it. They want the synthetic. If you can create a synthetic food supply, then you are right on par for the synthetic human. Yes, you are. I'm just telling you, yes, you are. You want a synthetic human. Let's look at this synthetic humans. Come on now, we can do this. We can do this because I want to do this. Let's do this. Let's see what we can pull up with this synthetic human. Come on now, we can do it. Yes, see, synthetic human Terminator wiki fandom. Yes. Look at this. It bleeds and it breathes. It's a lifelike artificial human. Oh, come on now. We got some synthetic human genome, and it is very, very, very important. important. I'm going to click it. Let me click it. I want to see it. Oh, no. No, don't show me that picture. I don't want to see that face. That is no. Ooh, it's an artificial cadaver and uncanny close to the real thing. I don't want to look at that. We put some skin on that thing. You better put some skin on that thing. Yes, come on, you all. Oh my gosh, synthetic humans are anatomically accurate medical models fabricated by a company. All of the body, muscle, organs, and systems are meticulously represented. Oh no. I wonder if they can put some, what can they put in them? Some AI in them and get them a nice synthetic human. We ain't going to look at that no more. No. Come on now. Oh my gosh, you all, this is no. Oh, you don't want no synthetic human. You don't want a synthetic human. Oh my gosh, you all, let's get off of here. No. No. You did not see that. You did not see that. I did not see that. Oh my gosh, you all, I want a human being. Okay, I want a human being. I want an actual human person. I hope you want a human person too. You don't need a synthetic people. We got a lot of humans, okay, unless something happens to the humans and you're going to have synthetic replacements. I'm just saying. Oh my, it don't look too good. Oh my gosh. No. This is not. Oh my gosh, you all. No. No. No, why you want to do that to us? Don't do that to us. Oh my gosh, okay. Whew, that took me for a loop, you all. We gotta look at this. How close are we to entirely synthetic human? Well, we want to know. Since this article is 2016, we gotta know. Yes, we do. Synthetic Human genomes may be produced one day, resulting in the development of an entirely artificial human being. What do you mean one day? Okay, what do you mean one day? Because you know what? I was reading a book, Encounters of the Fourth Kind. It was a PDF from a long time ago last night, and I was thinking, you got to be kidding. But these people went up on these ships. See, because they saw not synthetic humans, they saw some kind of humans that were created using, the sperms and the eggs of people when they got taken on the ships and stuff. And they were babies. There were like hundreds of fetuses growing in these suspended things. There were toddlers. There were children who were assisting. There were young adults. This is up there when they got taken by the extraterrestrials, and they saw them. Yeah, so this has been going on for a long, long time, you all. Come on. Oh my gosh, you all. I know you don't want to hear this, and I don't want to show it, but I'm going to show it. How close is it to creating a living, breathing? Yes. Nothing but a mixture of chemicals. You're right. They're just telling you at Harvard. Closed door meetings. Why do you got to have a closed door meeting? Okay. Researchers, business leaders, and others, why do they get to make the decisions about what the majority of the populace want? And artificial gene sequences. Come on. Oh, my goodness. They members of the press were not invited. Why not? You didn't want that information getting out there? I think you didn't want it because what you were saying was meant to stay behind those closed doors, and then you just let a little bit of information come out so they could write this article is what you did. We know how you play the game. We are on to you. All right. So they have discussed ideas, artificial gene sequences. Human genomes are normally passed from one parent to child, transferring the inheritable traits. But creating such a genome may be possible in as little as a decade. Well, it's already happening as little as a decade. Within a decade, when they start doing that, they got it going on already. Look at that. 2003, building each block of a genetic code cost roughly $4. 13 years later, the cost plummeted to 3 cents. So 2013. Okay. So it's less than that now to do the genetic code. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you all. We have been kept in the dark because we've been distracted. Look, these innovations can sometimes hurt research rather than help drive it. The development of a synthetic polio virus. Did you know that you got synthetic viruses? Synthetic polio viruses generated significant backlash from the general public. The result was in cutbacks in the funding for the development of the synthetic DNA. Now, why would you have a synthetic polio virus? If they did it back then, what do you think I'm sure they didn't let them stop them, so I'm sure they have developed more synthetic viruses and also vaccines. But that's okay. This ain't about any of that. It's about the development of an entire synthetic human genome. Look, the first man-made species, JCVI synthetic. I got to do this, you all, because, since we're in here in this live chat, because I'm going to put it as a live chat, we can see this. We can comment on this. They create the world's first, look at this, Mycoplasma laboratorium. Cynthia refers to a synthetic strain of bacterium. The project will build the new bacterium the project to build the new bacterium has evolved since its inception. Initially, the goal was to identify a minimal set of genes that required to sustain life from the genome of Mycoplasma genitalium, and kind of reminds me of reptilian, and rebuild these genomes synthetically to create a new organism. Why do you want to create a new organism? I got so many windows open. Why do you want a new organism? See, man is creating all of this. Okay, let me just, I don't want to look at it, so I'm going to close it down and go back to what I was reading. The first world synthetic. Where am I at? Did I mess that up, you all? I don't think I messed it up. I want to see what that is. A coded message into DNA, secret messages. This is a singularity. Secret messages are coded into DNA of winter synthetic bacteria. Watermarks. They look at that, to verify that they had synthesized a new organism and not assembled the DNA from another natural bacteria. Scientists encoded a series of watermarks into the genes of the M. mycoids JCV synthetic 1.0. 4 of these hidden messages. An explanation of the coding system is used. The URL address for those who crack the code to go visit. A list of 46 authors and contributors and a series of famous quotes. The presence of these watermarks verifies that this is truly synthetic and demonstrates the precision and power of JCV's new technique in synthetic biology. They have created their species. This is May 24th of 2010. So we know that they have in the DNA, they can, well, yeah, I've already did a video on that, you all. They can code it. Let's get out of that, you all, because we don't need to hear about that. They have created the first synthetic, oh my gosh, self-replicating bacteria? From scratch. They've created a self-replicating bacteria. Well, I don't know about you. I think that don't sound too good because it can be used for bad. In 2008, they created a synthetic bacteria genome, but were unable to get it to thrive inside of a cell. They said it was possible that 2010 would see the arrival of the first fully synthesized organism, and he delivered on that prediction with flying colors. Wow, you all, gene splicing, biohacking is far from crude. This is a growing and important field of study. Look at that. Now, how did we get from synthetic meat? Well, we can do that. Well, they grow in bacteria that can replicate. It self-replicates. The programmed DNA is king. They'll be able to write genetic code. They can write genetic code on bacteria. They can write it on biofuels, vaccines, antibiotics, synthetic insulin, advanced solar cells. There's an almost limitless amount of possible first applications for this new technology. They're going to create, Exxon was creating algae fuels to take a stab at the ideas. Well, yeah. Look, can we build a fail-safe DNA genetic kill switch into these organisms to prevent their accidental or intentional misuse? Did you just see what I just saw? Look at this, you all. Can we build a fail-safe DNA genetic kill switch into these organisms to prevent their accidental or intentional misuse? Intentional misuse. Genetic kill switch. Will customers trust a non-natural organism, biofuel, vaccine, whatever? Each of these questions will need to be addressed before we can reap the benefits of this work. Oh my gosh. Do you see what word they did? A genetic kill switch? Vaccine. And that takes us to the end of this video. I feel that I don't want to go on any further. This is where it needs to end. Okay, this is where this video needs to end, you all. Now think about that. Can we, because they've already said that they can program and they can code it and they can create a genetic kill switch to prevent them, because they're self-replicating. We just saw that. Self-replicating to prevent their accidental and intentional misuse. Will the customers trust a non-natural organism? When they say non-natural, they created it. It's not natural, it's synthetic. And it can self-replicate for vaccines or whatever. Why did they say this? You see this right here, May 20, 2010. And what's really sad is, you know, you have people, scientists and doctors, they have good intentions. They do, and they really do a whole lot of good for the world, but then their work falls into the hands of those who don't have such good intentions. Look, intentional misuse. I just want to tell you all, please listen. I know I post a lot of different things. I really do. And people get mad at me. Some people get mad at me. But you know what? I share what I'm led to share, whether it's dancing, whether it's all this other stuff. And I just go with it. I just go with the flow, and look where it led us. It led us to a genetic kill switch. This is not accidental. Okay? It's not accidental. Okay? It's not. This video really does need to get out. Okay? People need to see what's happening. Gina, are you saying that this is what's happening? Well, they put this in there. And they do. I'm sure they all have a genetic kill switch. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Love you.